Did you sing in the car with your
Oh.
parents and your sisters?
We did go riding most every Sunday, the afternoon Sunday ride to visit relatives and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that there was a lot of singing then. When I had children, I tried to get you kids all to sing, because you were all musical and you were in the different choirs and singing groups at your school as all the performances came along. And so I would try to get you to sing songs with me so I could harmonize, because I like to harmonize, which I still do in church, and I don't know, I ever drive people nuts that sit in front of me. But anyway, I didn't get much luck. You all had your songs you wanted to sing. You didn't want to sing the ones I wanted to sing, which is understandable when you think about it.
I think we were just being ornery too. I
I
don't know
think
why,
partly.
but
I think you might be right.
when you sing harmony, is there a special feeling that you have, or what?
I love it when I hit the right notes, and it does make the harmony. Yeah, that's very satisfying. Because as I say, sometimes if it's a song you haven't done before, you're apt to hit any number of notes that really might not be quite right, but usually I can get back on, and it's a very, very satisfying thing to make that second set of melody to go with a song. Yeah. Mother used to sing a lot, and I know I asked her one time to teach me how to harmonize, and I don't know how she did it. I don't think you can easily do that, but just singing with her and my sisters, because Jan was very musical and had a very lovely voice, and she took music lessons and singing voice lessons.
And your sister Marilyn, she played
the violin.
She did.
She played the violin and used to like to squawk it on purpose to make the dog howl. But anyway, she played pretty well. She did pretty well. Marilyn and I used to sing. We liked Western songs. And our favorite group were the Sons of the Pioneers, who became very well known if you're into that type of music. And our favorite song was Tumbleweed. And I think probably I didn't get to harmonize, but because I'd have been doing the melody, but I paid attention to harmony, and we liked to sing together a lot. And I don't know, for anybody who might remember, see if I can come up with some of the words. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed. So that was music, and we always had records playing and of the current songs and albums from the movies, and I would learn all the words to the songs. And I still remember many, many of those. It's amazing. Tom always says, if everything I needed to learn was set to music, I'd be a genius. Unfortunately, it's not, so I just sing and enjoy the music.
And did you do any performing?
Well, in sixth grade, I was chosen to have the lead in a little musical show they did. And it was called When Betsy Ross Made Old Glory. And I guess they considered I had a pretty good singing voice, so I was given the part of Betsy Ross. I actually worked on a real sampler, embroidering a real cross-stitch sampler, which I have still. I did quite a bit on that sewing while I was up on stage, because of course Betsy Ross was a seamstress, so I played the part, and they had me do some embroidery. So I had the lead, and it was a big success. And after we put it on at the elementary school, grammar school, the junior high school invited us to come down and do a performance there. And that was good. The only problem was the night of the show, I was homesick with a cold. And because we didn't have any understudies or anything like that, so my mother agreed that if I could stay home all day and rest, that she'd let me go down and try to do the show at night. And we did, and it went very well. What they suggested to me was, when I came to the solo, which I had in this show, that I would say to the other girls who were on stage at that time, "Come on, girls, help me out with this song." So that's what we did, and it went fine, and I didn't break up with a fit of coughing or anything. We got through it all, and when that was a big success there too. But that was my big performance when Betsy Ross made Old Glory. And then, of course, I went to Northfield School for Girls, which is now the Northfield Mount Hermon Schools. And they're very big on music, and we all were in choirs there, and then there was, every year they had a program called Sacred Concert, and there was special music there. So we did a lot of singing and music there. But when I got to college, to University of Maine, I kind of switched over to athletics at that point, and my mother questioned me because she said, "Why aren't you doing the choirs and whatnot?" And I said, "Well, I'm kind of into soccer and things like that now." So
Yeah.
that was the change. But I haven't never given up music.
So, and as an adult, have you listened to a lot of music or play music around the house a lot?
No, and we should, because we have all kinds of CDs and DVDs, and we have good music. I just never think to put it on. I've kind of, in my later years, discovered I don't mind sitting in a house that's quiet, as long as I'm reading or knitting or adult coloring or something like that. So I haven't lost the delight in singing. It's special. Sadness, the ash grove enchanting spells beauty for me.